Hey, my name's Pete Can. I am the managing director of a chef agency called Back to Front. And a little bit about my history. I left school, went to college, did a BTEC, which I think is now an MBQ, in hotel management and operations. From there, I went and studied I went to work in a few different hotels in different departments, and sort of focused on the catering side of things. And then from then, that was sort of around London area. Then moved back to Taunton, where I'm from originally, and worked in a pub for a few years, and then worked in a Pizza Hut, which I was just started as a waiter, and worked my way up to be the assistant manager in Bristol. So started, like I say, in Taunton. Then when the Mall opened in Bristol, I was moved up to Bristol basically to sort of start working there, and that moved me away from home again. And that was sort of when I was 20, so a few years ago now. And then sort of worked in different, from Pizza Hut, worked in a few different restaurants after that. And yeah, so hospitality's been my thing since I, like I say, left college. Um, However, sort of after sort of myself and my wife, or well, she was my girlfriend, but we got married whilst we travelled. We travelled the world for 14 months, and came back after traveling and started up Back to Front, which is an agency that it started initially supplying waiters to like events like the football and the race courses. And then that soon moved into supplying chefs. And we've been doing this for 11 years now, and I've learned a lot of lessons along the way, a lot of lessons. So I suppose, like my thing, if you want to own your own business and you want to own your own, do your own thing and earn your own way, because I highly recommend it. It's not easy, there are sleepless nights, but the rewards do outweigh that if you've got that passion and that motivation to do it. My advice to you would be, if you've got a passion in something, find somebody that you can get mentored by, somebody that does it already, and somebody that's willing to take you under their wing. Because what I've learned over the years being a businessman is that actually, you only know so much, and actually other people know a little bit more. And if you can find different people that you can work together, you can help them, you can learn from them, and whether that's an apprenticeship, I highly recommend apprenticeships, as long as it's in a field that you've got some passion for. And I think that's the main thing. I've said it a couple of times now, because passion is what drives us as humans. And you don't want to be in a job that you don't enjoy and doesn't like give you that little bit of fire inside. So have a little think about it, and you think about it, seriously, like what do you enjoy doing? And it could be anything. If you enjoy playing computer games, is there a way that you can get into the computer game industry? Is there a way that you can get into, I don't know, you like writing, so is there a way that you can get into sort of journalism by doing an apprenticeship for like maybe a small newspaper, start writing a few articles yourself, and just get yourself out there. You are very lucky now with the fact that you can get yourself to a bigger audience quite quickly, due to the just online. When I was sort of moving up through my earlier years, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have anything. So you just sort of had your little circle that you worked with. But I suppose more recently, what I've discovered, I've got a passion for helping people. I've got a passion for laughter. I'm a laughter yoga leader, but it's it's just something that I'm exploring at the moment now. It's like in lockdown, because obviously the chef industry isn't doing too well, but it's given me the opportunity now to focus my energies on something else and something that drives me. And you'll know what drives you, and you'll know what motivates you, because it will make you, when you're doing it, it doesn't feel like you're struggling to work. It doesn't feel like you're doing something that is like a chore or hard work, or and I mean that's sort of, I suppose, when going back to being a waiter, I used to love being a waiter because I was serving customers, and the reward was the tip at the end of the service, but just to enhance their experience, and I really really enjoyed that, and sort of now, like I say, I like helping, I like advising, I'd like sharing my knowledge with people. And so that's one thing I would say is, if you want to reach out to me, petecan.com, come along, say hello, just ask me a question. I'm not going to say no. And this is the other thing I've realized over the years, and it's something my my mum taught me: if you don't ask, you don't get. And I'm of that mentality. It's just like, just ask the question, and if people might not want to give you the answer, that's fine, just find someone else that will. But most people that are in the that have grown to a certain level are happy to share bits and bobs of how they got there, because that's what, as a human, that's what really makes us tick, is sharing knowledge and seeing other people grow. So I think those are all the questions. I'm going to quickly double check what motivates me. That is one of the other questions. Just helping people actually motivates me massively. It's just seeing people succeed in what they do. And with regards to sort of the chef agency that we run, what motivates me there is basically, it's just knowing that we're doing a customer a favor by getting them a chef they need, and doing a chef a favor, not about favor, but just like enhancing their life, because they get to choose sort of when they work, and they're just like being, just that motivates me. And just, like I say, meeting new people really really helps, really motivates me as well. So but the biggest thing is, find your passion. Think about what you really 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 like doing. What do you do that puts you into this flow state? And if you don't know what flow state is, it's something that you lose track of time because you're doing something. And I'm not saying like just social media or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that you've got, and you've all got it inside you. You've got these things that you do, and you touch things, and it naturally flows. You might be like just really enjoy like numbers and looking at spreadsheets and that side of thing. That might be something that you really enjoy. So you should be going down that route. It's something that I know personally, I'm not analytical. I don't trying to fix like websites and stuff, that blows my mind. But it's putting content out there and doing and interviewing people and talking to people and motivating people and inspiring people, now that properly floats my boat. So what I do is find people that do the technical stuff, and they're happy, they love that side of things. Find those type of people to work with me, and then I just do the thing that I enjoy doing. So that would be the one big bit of advice, is find what really makes you tick, and just pursue that avenue, because that's really really important. And I know sort of when when I was younger, I was I suppose I had a passion for cooking. I enjoyed cooking food, and that seemed like the right thing to do. And um, and it was, I wouldn't be here if I didn't do all of those things. I wouldn't have met all these lovely people over the years. I wouldn't have learned to manage people, learned to, just be who I am. But it's a big decision where you're chasing, that's not the right word, is it? But the big decision, deciding where and what you want to do with your life, and don't put pressure on your shoulders. You've got the opportunity now to go and like dip your toe in lots of different businesses, different jobs. But my big bit of advice would be, think about what makes you happy, what like motivates you, and find a job, find someone that you can get mentored, go and offer your time for free. That's a really good start. I know that sounds a bit like, well, I need to earn money. Well, yeah, but also the knowledge that you earn is massive as well. It's massive. If you can get the right person that's willing to share their knowledge, then that's priceless. And that's what I want to share. So like I say, if you're interested in reaching out, go to my website's petecan.com and come and say hello. And good luck with it, guys. All right, bye.